Now to the beauty versus the bullies. The bikini model in a battle with a multi-millionaire couple who let fly with foul-mouthed abuse.
Bill Sharp. Chris Allen from A Current Affair. Just wondering if I can ask you some questions, Bill. First impressions don't reveal what he's capable of.
It gone and buried in the morning. Yeah,
Why would you bury it?
I buried the dump.
Why?
Because I like doing that. The dumb like you.
Are you an abusive bully?
No. So you've pushed me, a young girl, and you think you can get away with it?
Smart ass who thinks she's
a little smart ass. She's a lot older than what she thinks.
So you want little girl? You want to talk to people?
How little am I? How little am I?
Oh, little enough.
You're
little enough.
Oh, no.
So what am I to you? Am I just scum?
You're a bit of
No.
Just scum?
You're a bit of
It's pretty incredible that someone can treat people like that. As I say, it's our home. He doesn't live here.
Casey Carmichael and her boyfriend Jamie were the ones on the receiving end of Mr. Sharp's potty-mouthed rant.
What did we do to you guys? We moved in here. You just pushed my partner. You pushed me.
I'm sorry, but you...
You know that. You know that. Talking to you. This is our home now. You guys don't even live here.
Well, pack
You're
your
body
bags up.
corporate. Why? My car was parked here and they were taking photos around the car, walking around it. So it was a bit unusual.
Casey says this ugly blue was sparked by Casey parking her car in another unit's car space. The unit's owned by Mr. Sharp and his wife Kirsty, but they don't even live in the building.
You are appalling. You are appalling.
dumb
Please get off our property.
No, you can move
Get off
your
our...
car right
I will. Get off our property and we'll remove it.
No, now. You're actually on my property. Move.
Before Casey started filming on her phone, she says she got physically pushed around by the Sharps.
It got to the point where I'd turned to Kirsty and she had physically shoved me into the back of the ute, and I had stood back up and Bill Sharp had come at me, pushed me with fist raised.
He did touch Casey at one point while calling her a whore and so I did grab him by the collar and held him up against the storage shed.
Come on, how old are you? I'm 52. You should be able to beat the
Have you heard the mouth?
That's all you want, Bill, because you love taking people to court. It's fine.
Can you explain your behaviour towards Casey?
I think you need to talk to my solicitors because McCross and Elliott suing her in the process right now for defamation.
When Casey put this video of Mr. Sharp's foul-mouthed rant on Facebook, he sent her a legal letter demanding $20,000 compensation for defamation. Well, can you tell us why you're suing her? Well, we've seen you in action, Bill.
No,
it's
I'm
not
sorry.
a pretty sight.
No, I'm sorry. She did half a story after she abused me and my wife.
Well,
You're a bit of
Just scum.
You're a bit of
A bit of shit.
yeah, and you're fucking pimp.
Pimp.
Oh, wow.
How's he my pimp? Him.
It did escalate into them basically calling Casey a porn star and trying to demean her by saying that she's got nude photos on the internet.
Casey, who's a law student, models part-time. She's also an entrant in this year's Miss Universe pageant.
He's used pretty demeaning words. He's called myself a whore, a He's called my partner a pimp.
And all this from a businessman developer who recently sold this property in Early Beach for $8 million. And his wife Kirsty doesn't mind telling Casey just how much property they own.
This is our home now. You guys don't even live here.
Well, pack
You're
your
body
bags up
corporate.
and off.
Why?
Why don't you understand? We own 6 apartments here.
That doesn't matter.
So
we rent through Harcourts. This is our home.
No,
We've been
our
given
cleaners
this.
today told us.
I said sorry. I will remove that car from that car lot.
Well, I've seen the abuse you hurled at her. Would you like me to remind you of some of the things you said, Bill? You called her a dumb little dumb as a grub, a piece of What sort of man behaves like that, Bill?
I'm the body corporate chairman. She's the secretary.
Doesn't mean you can stand in our space, tell us
This
what
is
to
actually
do.
body corporate space. It's called exclusive use to this unit.
This behaviour is just outrageous.
Solicitor Tim O'Dwyer, who specialises in property disputes, says Mr. Sharp has no right to behave the way he did.
Thugs who've just beaten up on this young couple really unnecessarily.
I mean, he had physically unscrewed all of these, remove the door to remove our property the second time.
Casey says Mr Sharp also claimed they had no right to store their property in this storage shed and twice got a maintenance man to break in and remove it.
And Half Courts did say it was ours until this escalated, and he's since written in Textar exclusive use of Unit 4 and put locks on it after cutting ours.
When their stuff was taken, Casey called the police, who ordered it be returned and a new lock supplied to secure it again.
Being on the body corporate gives you no right to be a thug, to be an abusive, swearing, foul-mouthed thug. There is no right to carry on like that.
How do you live somewhere where you pay to live in such a beautiful place and you don't feel safe? You feel threatened.
You are dumb.
What has she done to you that is so bad? She says she simply parked in the wrong spot. Can you explain to us why you've behaved like this?
Excuse me.
Are you stupid?
Excuse me.
Go and get your keys and
Well,
move
get
my
off.
car. Move the car now.
Move your car.
Now.
Move your car.
Now.
What sort of businessman behaves this way, Bill?